and verse 8. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Okay, so again, the Most High separated us, man. Okay, the Most High didn't want us to be all one people. Okay, that's not how he wanted to deal with things. Okay, this is Exodus chapter 11 and verse 7. It says here, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Okay, like I said, hey, we may look the same, look similar, and all that. Okay, but there is a difference. Okay, there's a difference. Well, the main difference is that Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is our God, man. Yahweh is our God. Okay, that's the main difference. But there is a spiritual difference between all these nations. Okay, and we've been given a special spirit, man. Okay, that is above all spirits of these other nations. Okay, there is a difference between us, man. And you can just look. Okay, if you truly believe that you're African, man, just go to Africa, man, and look what them fucking Zulus be doing, man. Them Africans be doing as part of their heritage, man. Man, you will see that they're just a bunch of fucking heathens, man. Putting fucking plates in their lips. Okay, fucking drink. Man, all that ritual shit that they be doing, man. And they got no flavour, can't dance, can't do shit, man. Okay, you should already know that you are different from them. Okay, as an Israelite, you know that you're not them. Okay, it's impossible, man. Okay, they have a completely different spirit to Jake out there, man. Completely different spirit. Okay, we have a different spirit to all these people out here, man. All these different nations, we have a different spirit to them, and we're special. Okay? It's Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 6. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, it's like verse 16. It says here, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance, the Lord of hosts is his name. But I said, we have the power of Yahweh with us, man. Okay, and the Lord set us to be a special people, man. He tells you in Deuteronomy chapter 7, man. Tells you straight. You know? I ain't gonna bother getting, man. It's right there, verse 6. So, you know, the Lord chose us to be a special people above all people on the face of the earth, man. So we've been given a special spirit, man, as Israelites. Okay? This is on top of that, like I mentioned about the customs of the real Africans, okay, them Hamites, okay, and these other people, man, they have different customs, man, completely different customs to how Israel has, man, and how we dealt with things, man. Okay, we got sucked into other cultures and we followed their customs, but as a nation, we had our own way, man. Okay, and the heathen had their own way. Okay, anything that we did that was heathenistic, we inherited from the other nations, man. That wasn't, you know, their heathenistic ways wasn't given unto us to follow like that, man. The Most High gave us a righteous law to follow. Okay, I'll get that in Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 7. It says here, for what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? Okay, like I said, the Most High gave us a righteous law to adhere to, man. Okay, and that separated us from the heathen, man, because they were given unto idol worship, okay, and to heathenistic ways. Okay, and we was charged not to go in the way of the heathen, man, not to follow the way of the heathen. Okay, so we were supposed to conduct ourselves in a certain manner according to the law that he gave us, man. Okay, and these nations across the world never had that, man, and that's why the heathens, even to this day, okay, and they do some foul shit. Okay, Israel, we do some wicked shit, man. But that's because we've been enticed by you other nations, man. Okay, and we followed your ways. Okay, and that's why the Lord brought us down. Okay, for forsaking His law and His way in favor of these heathens and their ways and their customs. Okay, Jake was always getting messed up by these other idols from these other nations, man. Okay, and we jump down to verse 16. It says here, lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female, the likeness of any beast that is on the earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that flieth in the air, the likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the water beneath the earth. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shouldst be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. Okay, Most High gave us His law to stop us from doing that. Okay, to not worship beasts and animals and constellations and all that kind of stuff like these heathens do. Okay, that was given unto the heathens to worship, man, because they weren't given the knowledge, man. Okay, we weren't meant to be partakers in that. Okay, it's all these things that separate us from these other nations, man. Okay, and you people can't get past just the colour of our fucking skin, man. The Most High divided us, man, for good reason. Okay, and gave us His law. Okay, and gave us His Spirit. Okay, that He withheld from all these other nations, man. Okay, now like I said, the heathens are heathens. They ain't got the truth, man. Okay, they don't know about the Heavenly Father. They don't know, man. That's why it's crazy. You got guys like motherfucking Polite, got fucking Shaka, Amos, man, wanna fucking go back to, well, I say go back to Egypt, but worship Egyptian idols and shit, man. When, hey, I just read it, man. These things, these beasts and these constellations and shit that these heathens used to worship, that's for the heathen, man. And they lack knowledge and wisdom. Again, these guys lack knowledge and wisdom, man. I mean, they're Israelites, man, but they're being fooled by their idols, man. By the heathens' idols. You fucking idiots are not Egyptians, man. Alright, this is Daniel chapter 9 verse 7. It says here, O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces, as at this day to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and unto all Israel that are near and that are far off, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them, because of their trespass that they have transgressed against me. Okay, so like I said, you're not gonna identify an Israelite just based on how they look, man. Okay, you're not gonna do that. Okay, this thing here is spiritual, man. Okay, you have to look deeper, than their outward appearance, man. Okay, you have to look into their spirit, man. Okay, I mean, there's already so much, digging around you can do for your own self, because you're only gonna trace back your lineage so far. Okay, before you come to a dead end, man, because records just don't go back that far, man. To our forefathers. Okay, that's just fact. But you might be able to get a rough idea, but everything else apart from that, man, is through the spirit. Judge through the spirit. Okay, and that's the only thing you can do, man. Don't go based on how somebody looks, man, whether or not they're Israelite, man. Because hey, there's black people, so-called black people among every nation, man. Even the Edomites. Okay, even the Edomites. There's so-called black people, man. There's just because they're black, they get a pass? No, that's not how it works. He's an Edomite. Okay, and Edomites don't get no passes, man. None of these nations do. Okay, only Jake have the opportunity for salvation, man. Okay, but you have to search the spirit whether or not they are or not, man. Because like we just read here, man, they've been spread out for all countries. Okay, so like I said, a brother could end up in Japan, man. Spend generation after generation there, end up looking like a Japanese, man, looking like an Ammonite, but he's not. Okay, because his ancestral line is belongs to Israel. Okay, and that goes through the same out of any nation. Okay, because we've been scattered among all nations, man. So we could look like anything right now, man. Okay, we ain't all gonna look the same. Okay, like I said, you got brothers out there with no pigmentation, man. They look like so-called white people. Okay, looking like Edomites. But regardless of that, if their bloodline still goes back to Jacob and they have the spirit of an Israelite, then that's just what it is, man. They're an Israelite. Okay, like I said, them Hamites and them so-called Africans, man, they're not Israelites. Okay, they ain't our brothers, man. Okay, I don't care what the fuck they look like. Okay, they're just fucking heathens, man. Okay, they're just heathens, and we have no dealings with them. But like I said, even among them Hamites, them Africans, okay, them so-called Africans, you're gonna find Jake that have been living with them, man, and looking like them. Okay, that's why it's important to go by the spirit, man. Okay, and not based on outward appearances. Okay. Is 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. It says here, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Okay, so we're meant to try the spirits, man. Okay, that's what you're meant to do as a man of the Lord, as a spiritual man. Okay, you search their spirit, man. Okay, and we know when we meet certain characters, man, we know if they're Jake or not, man. Okay, some are a little harder than others, man. Granted, man, but Jake always comes out of them eventually, man. If they really are an Israelite, man. No matter what they look like, man. I mean, we live in an area where there's a lot of Jake that are not your typical Jakes, man. Okay, we're surrounded by that, man. So we can tell who's an Edomite, who's a Hamite, and all them other nations. We can tell, man. We're surrounded by them all the time, man. So we know the difference. Okay, we know what spirit these other nations have, man. Okay, we're around them a lot. Okay.